And we are back again. It's your friendly neighborhood footballers. It's Frankly Football back in the building.
My
Your
dude,
guy.
my dude.
Yeah, you know the vibes. If I am
man,
fully dressed in the war
yes,
garb, you know,
yes. What's up, man? That's what's up, man. Looking real spiffy with the star hat and star shirt.
I am prepared for battle, Chris. I am prepared.
Absolutely,
The
absolutely.
season is upon us.
Yeah, man. Yeah, a little hiatus for the 18, but a lot of stuff has happened, a lot of content, a lot of different things going on. But hey, man, click clack, we back in the house, man. I
Absolutely,
see you,
Chris.
man.
Absolutely, Chris. It is football's eve as we record this.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
a Tuesday, and we prepare to play on Thursday against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it wouldn't be right if we didn't come and give the people what they want. Is this not why you're here? Are you
Are
not
you not?
entertained?
We come to bring you the entertainment, come to bring you that heat, come bring you that fire, man. Man, that's how Frankly Football does it, man. So, man, totally excited, man, to be back with you again, man. I know you've been doing things, I've been doing things, but what has not stopped is the Cowboys getting prepared for this 2021 campaign and getting away from the disaster that was 2020. And we set upon the eve of going into Tampa and silencing the cannons, as my man Jay Tuck would say, and do our thing, man.
That's right. That's right. So we're here on a mission today, Chris. We're
Absolutely,
here
man. So we
talking
want
about
to go ahead.
how.
Right,
Go,
right.
no, please. I apologize, sir. Please discuss.
Oh no, brother. We. I think what we're on the verge of looking at a couple different things. We want to do a look at the Cowboys offense versus this vaunted Tampa defense, and that some Cowboy fans or Cowboy fans with weak stomachs and weak legs are afraid to go against this Cowboys offense. And I think as we talk about in this short video, we'll get a chance to break down the strengths and the weaknesses that we look at and figure out where we would see how this goes Thursday night.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I call them weaklings, Chris, because they're weak willed.
Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah, their stomachs is not up to the test.
They
Definitely
don't
not
have
up
the
to the test.
intestinal fortitude.
Oh
You
my
know,
goodness. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. So let's look at it let's go inside out, because I believe if you start inside, you can work your way out.
mm-hmm.
So if you look at with this team, we got 4 under center. And when I got 4 under center, my confidence is on 1,000,000. When I
Absolutely.
got Rain, Dakota Prescott, barking signals, hollering 180, I'm ready to go. So I'm very proud that he's going to be under center, ready to do his thing. Ezekiel Elliott comes back, charged and ready to go. My skill players at the wide receiver position, which for a lot of people are saying is one of the top 2 or 3 best wide receiver groups in the NFL. Amari Cooper is going on blast to say he believes he's the best wide receiver in the game. And to me, and I think to many others, believe he's the best route runner in the game. But the thing that I love about Amari, he said, I haven't done enough to do that, but I believe I'm the best wide receiver in the game. So my skill positions, I think, are bar none the best, including with the 2-headed monster at tight end with Blake Jarwin and Dalton Schultz. I think I got a good shot there. My problem lies with my offensive line.
Absolutely. You never thought that you would say that about this team.
Man.
And that lies in factors that are out of our control.
Right.
I thought about, and I came with the full warrior guard because,
I mean, you got the waves out
outside of our control. So you do have to fully mask up.
Got to mask up.
These are
okay.
These are things that the people have to be prepared for.
Okay.
And so one of our warriors, they contracted this foul illness. called the C word because we not gonna give it to the.
We don't say that out loud. We don't say that on Franklin football. Right.
Absolutely. Right. We don't give any credence to that word because we don't want to get flagged by the algorithm. One of our warriors, one of our vanguard.
Absolutely.
They got hit by the C word.
Absolutely.
And they may or may not be able to play. It's a high likelihood that they may not be able to play. So that is a punch to the gut to us, right in the middle. Right in the middle, Chris.
Right. And I think, like you said, right in the middle. And yeah.
When you talk about this Tampa, and I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're right on point because you look at it. I think what Tampa's defense has been able to do in the last 3 to 4 times we saw them, they played against teams that had issues with their offensive line. Going back to the game when they played against the football team in Washington, when they moved to New Orleans and they played against their football team, and even when they went to the NFC Championship game with offensive lineman from Green Bay, I think Brian Bulaga was out. And even into the Super Bowl when you turned around and had the decimated line that the Chiefs had. So coming into this game, I wanted to go in full bore. I think I told you out when we talked about this a couple of weeks back, just going back and forth. Matter of fact, months ago, I said this is the time I wanted to play Tampa when I was fully healthy, beginning of the season, and I get an opportunity to take a look at him one time before I see him again in the NFC Championship. Because I plan on seeing him again. You know what I'm saying? I don't plan on playing him one time and not seeing him again. So if I'm going fully healthy, I wanted to be, I wanted to be ready to look at him at that time. But here's the beauty of drafting an offensive lineman every year and getting him into the magical weight program, which is called the NFL Strength and Training Program. And now you get an opportunity to find out if Connor McGovern can be your swing guard that you want him to be.
And I absolutely agree.
Connor McGovern on the field with that offensive line. Right.
We're venturing into unknown territory. Of course,
and have him be to the point of being that guy who we expect, we can say, hey, next year, if we decide to let Connor Williams go, hey, Connor McGovern can fit the bill. Or God forbid, if something happens to Lyle Collins, we can kick. Go ahead, B.
So Connor Williams, or rather Connor McGovern, is one of those guys who is kind of venturing into unknown territory. We don't know if the magic peanut butter sandwiches, the magic steaks with the au jus sauce, that the strength and conditioning coaches like to give to the young players. We don't know if they've helped him to ascend to that next level of playership yet. So, it's definitely gonna be an experience if we see him as our starting right guard on Thursday. Now here's the thing. We don't know if Ndamukong Suh is going to be playing yet because he has his own concerns as well. So if Vita Vea is the only guy, the only defensive tackle out there that of threat, and it's definitely going to be something that aids us. But here's one thing that I want to address. The Tampa defense had a whole lot of aid on their road to the play. A whole lot of aid. As the season came to an end, they came upon, like you said, a Green Bay team that was hobbled. A New Orleans team, which, as we would find out, would be Drew Brees' last hurrah. I believe, it was Washington, which was Washington with Dwayne Haskins, I believe. And then
Dwayne Haskins didn't play that game. It was Tyler Heineke. And everybody gave that like that was the best game anybody gave them, which was very offensive to me, saying that Tyler Heineke, who's a backup, that was the best team they played against. So go ahead, B. But that's what I'm saying, B. I think they've had a lot of aid. I think that they are finally going to play a team that has enough offensive linemen that can give that front seven issues.
Absolutely.
Give them cause for pause. I don't think Shaq Barrett goes against Lyle Collins his first time out and just makes Lyle Collins look like he's a rookie. I think it's going to be nip and tuck. I think it's going to be some give and take. I think Tyron Smith is going to go out and put on a show Thursday night. I think he about to go make another statement for his gold jacket. My concern is my young center and Tyler Biadasz, my very serviceable left guard in Connor Williams, who's whipping children out here in these streets, aka Aaron Donald.
Absolutely.
But I gotta find out if Connor McGovern is that guy. If my offensive line can hold up and give me time and not let my pocket be pressured or pushed, this is gonna be a fun thing to see.
Absolutely, I 100% agree. We've yet to talk about the DBs who are going to be defending against the Cowboys three-headed monster.
Right.
I mean, who are these guys? You know, we never talk about the Buccaneers DB. We always talk about their front four. Maybe even their front seven, because they
talk about the front seven. Yeah,
they have some guys that are listed as linebackers. The Buccaneers linebackers may be some guys that are really fast that could potentially give the Cowboys running backs fits at the second level. But as far as their DBs, do you really see them as someone that could give someone like Amari Cooper, Michael Gallup on the outside, and CeeDee Lamb as far as their route running ability, and Michael Gallup's just go up and get it attitude fits?
No. No. I think this game boils down to if my offensive line can hold up against their front four, Shaq Barrett, and if we can get blocked to the second level, get on the Devin White and get on Levante David, which are both amazing linebackers. I think they're really, really good. I think, they're top tier in the NFL for defense. But they're quarterbacks. I mean, you know about the Winfield kid.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know about him because he's a very, very good safety. But man, I don't know who their cornerbacks are, man. Them jokers. Last time I checked, them jokers was on the back of a milk carton. So I don't care. I don't fear them at all.
Now hold on, Chris. I don't fear anybody.
Right.
I mean, anyone on this team. They like to make me fear somebody.
I'm just saying they remind me. I hope this doesn't offend anybody. They remind me when you was in school playing kickball. They're the fat kid that I got to put on my side. So I'm not really worried about their DB. I'm not worried about them at all. I think that this goes down to having enough time to get the ball out, being able to mix in a strong presence with a very motivated Ezekiel Elliott, and make it to the point that they got to guess. If Tampa has for the last 2 years been one of the top 2 or 3 teams against the run, and if they can make you one-dimensional, they can drop 7. Their mindset: if I can get pressure with 4, I can drop 7, and I don't care who you are. It's tough to throw inside those windows when you got 7 people falling. But if I can make it to second and 4, second and 3, second and 5, and I can make you guess, I got a chance. And I don't care what anybody says. Whatever they think about this thing about Ezekiel Elliott in space is still a problem.
Zeke put up 980 yards. Zeke put up 980 yards behind 14 different O-line combinations last year. We've done a video about this. We've done a video about this already.
Ezekiel Elliott put 980 yards with Terrence Steele on the field.
Absolutely, Terrence, who at the drop of a dime, who at the threat of a benching would just lift up his pads and pull up the revealing pictures.
Right? Yeah. So I'm to the point. I'm with you, bro. I respect Tampa's defense. I really do. But I truly believe that if I can get time, and if my offensive line plays like, let's say B plus, we make this game very, very interesting.
Absolutely. Now, one thing we didn't talk about, because we talked about getting Dak Prescott back. How much
don't that sound beautiful? Just say that again. Don't that sound beautiful?
Absolutely.
Getting Dak, man.
Absolutely, and I'm sure that it's a long time coming for him as well. But how much pressure do you think that he's going to feel from this Tampa defensive front?
Well, I mean, they're gonna come after him. They're gonna test him. But see, here's the problem. Oh, well, not really the problem. This is the one thing us as Cowboy fans we realize. Right, Dakota Prescott has always been under pressure. He's been pressured to perform. He's been pressured to be able to get on the field. He's been pressured to taking the air pair job from Tony Romo. He's been pressured as if he can become a better passer. So I think Rain, he's like a diamond, man. He loves the pressure. He loves it, man. And okay. So I think Tampa has a really good team. I think Tampa's front seven is good. But man, the last time I saw them deal with a guy who can kind of move around and make plays, they didn't do too well, man. And they haven't had that. They haven't had that for the last 4 or 5 times I saw them play. My most vivid memory of them is in the Super Bowl, and I watched Patty Mahomes. And I'm not saying Rain is Patty Mahomes, but Mahomes threw 4 touchdowns that hit folks in the face and they dropped. So my thing is if you got enough of, being able to be elusive and get away and get out and break contain a little bit, that puts pressure on them. I just believe this offensive line gives me a B plus performance, and it makes the game interesting.
Absolutely, I 100% agree, man. I've said this. It's Cowboys by 9 until somebody show me different. But also, I would be hard pressed to find anybody that can slow down this offense when healthy. Granted, Zach Martin is a huge loss, and he still has some time, albeit not much, to get these negative tests in. I'm not gonna be holding up, but
right.
I'm not gonna say that the ship is sinking because we lost Zach Martin.
No, I don't even think it's a ship sinking type situation. My thing is I want this challenge out the gate. And when we win, or if by chance we might lose, I'm still excited. Right. But I just want to see how we measure up against the team that I plan on seeing in the NFC Championship. So let's get it out the way. Let's get it on. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it on because we don't get along. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it.
Absolutely. Let's get it on because we don't get along.
We don't get along. That's it. Yeah, man. That's it, man.
Put that on the shirt.
That's it.
Put that on the shirt.
That's what's up, man. So, I mean, that's what else you got on this? What else you got on this matchup between the offense and the defense?
That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
Okay.
And that's all the people need to hear, too. And this Dallas by 9 until they prove me otherwise.
That's right. So listen, man, this is us getting back into the flow, getting back into the swing. Listen, you've been able to see us on different platforms, talk to a lot of different people, man. But most important, you can always come here to Frankly Football to check us out. Leave a comment, man. Go ahead and hit the like button, man, to help us in the algorithm. But more importantly, man, share us and get us out there so people can hear some of this, dynamic talk about the Dallas Cowboys, man. Listen, man, I'm your friendly host, man. Sidekick to the great Brandon, man. I'm Set It Off Chris, man.
And I'm your main man, Brandon. This has been Frankly Football. Peace.